Welcome back to the channel for part 9 of the Flowing with Life series on diet and lifestyle. Chapter 3, The Rivers of Life Diet. Section 3, Foods that promote emotional and mental balance. A. Omega-3 fatty acids. Found in fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, as well as in flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts, omega-3 fatty acids are essential for maintaining emotional and mental balance. They help support brain function, mood regulation, and a balanced RL flow by reducing inflammation and promoting healthy neurotransmitter production. B. Complex carbohydrates. Whole grains, legumes, and starchy vegetables like sweet potatoes and squash provide a steady source of energy for the brain and help maintain stable blood sugar levels, promoting emotional and mental balance and supporting a balanced RL flow. C. Leafy greens. Spinach, kale, and other leafy greens are rich in vitamins and minerals, such as folate and magnesium, which play important roles in mood regulation and mental function. Including these in your diet can help promote emotional and mental balance and enhance RL flow. D. Fermented foods. Foods like yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, kimchi, and kombucha contain probiotics that support gut health. A healthy gut microbiome has been linked to improved emotional and mental balance, as it helps produce neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which are essential for maintaining a balanced RL flow. E. Nuts and seeds. Almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, and sunflower seeds are rich in essential nutrients like magnesium, zinc, and healthy fats that support brain function and mood regulation, promoting emotional and mental balance and a balanced RL flow. F. Berries. Blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries are high in antioxidants and flavonoids, which can help reduce inflammation and support brain health, contributing to emotional and mental balance and a balanced RL flow. G. Green tea. As mentioned earlier, green tea is rich in antioxidants called catechins, which can help support emotional and mental balance by reducing inflammation and promoting overall well-being. By including these foods in your diet, you can promote emotional and mental balance, further enhancing your RL flow and overall well-being. A balanced emotional and mental state is essential for maintaining a harmonious RL flow, as it allows for better management of stress and a more positive outlook on life.